Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Toy Migos. Here's another review, and today we have the Disney Diamond Select Star Wars Chewbacca. Here's a look at the front of it right now in packaging. We got the new black boxes that they've been doing for these Star Wars figures, which has been different than their standard normal big side ones. On the side here, we have a picture of Chewie with his great flowing hair, as always. A see-through window on the side. This isn't like your standard ones that they've been doing, but they seem to have switched to these black boxes for all the Star Wars figures. And to look at the other side, we got the Rebel Alliance symbol, another see-through window, and what a clear, crisp box that is. Here we have a look at the back, what it comes with, and the figure. We like this. This is written, of course, in the Star Wars language of Arabesh. What we got here that it says that it comes with is, of course, the bowcaster, the Wookiee bandolier sling, an SX-21 scatter blaster, and the Wookiee bandolier Y harness.
All right, here's my favorite part of it, where we get to actually open it. Look at me, Ernie. I'm going to be nice this time.
Yes, I appreciate that. Once again, guys, these are Disney exclusive, which can be found on Shop Disney or in the parks. These have been found. So far, look at that. Nice packaging. So just to update you guys while Cheney's ripping into this, we have had Darth Maul, Boba Fett, a Stormtrooper. Those have all been found in the parks or on shopdisney.com. That's what the series holds so far. So there we have the Rebel Alliance symbol in the back of it, and now your standard Diamond Select packaging where it's really tough to get in there.
Yeah. Always. All right, so we finally got him out of the box. I've got a couple issues with it. I'll get into those later, but what are your initial thoughts, Ernie?
Initial thoughts getting right into it is I see this as a great replacement for a stand-in to my Black Series figure. This seems the height on it seems a little bit better in the way that it looks. That's personally my opinion, but that's where I'm going to go with this one.
So I'll just say out the gate, this has a slew more of paint applications than the Black Series. So as you can see here, everything is painted fairly well. I like the face that we got here. As you can see, it looks very nice. There's a lot of like cool applications here along the figure. As you can see, we've got a decent little wash here on the bag, along the bandolier on the back. Everything, there's paint everywhere. This is cool because we're not so used to this with Star Wars figures, right, Ernie?
Yeah, no, I mean the shades of brown that they use is really nice. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to correct you. That's a satchel.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so here we've got his, what is this called, Ernie?
The bowcaster. Very, very iconic for our very New Hope Chewie, basically, and from then on. And it's a standard bowcaster. Comes with all the figures, as you can see. I mean, it does look bigger, but as you saw in the shots before, I mean, it actually lays well with him.
It is made of a soft plastic. It's got like a metal, like a dry brush, kind of worn metal look to it. Yeah, it's real soft back here, so that might come into play for something we're going to talk about later, if you want. But yeah, no, overall it's pretty neat, but big. Yes, definitely big. That's for sure. And then we went ahead and took off his, what is this, Ernie?
That's his satchel right there.
And this?
That's the bandolier.
Okay, all right, wonderful. So yeah, as you can see, all of this is painted. There's a wash here. There's, little, the little straps. They painted the little ring, the middle rings there, and everything's painted. This is leaps and bounds better than
correct
than what we've seen before. In what series?
That's the Black Series.
Okay,
usually.
All right. Okay, now we have this gun. And what's this from?
Okay, so what this is cool about is then you're getting into the Solo movie. So they've offered you the chance to give you basically a New Hope look or the Solo look. And this is his pump action blaster, so that's nice. Though it doesn't work. I mean, have we tried it? No, right. So
Nope.
it's just your standard. It does
Yeah.
have a little paint on it though.
And it also is fairly soft, as you can see here.
Yes, that's a scatter blaster.
Yeah, they've painted the brown here and here. It also has that that dry brush as well to it to give it that metallic and worn kind of metallic look. And lastly, here we have what is this, Ernie?
So they just added a Y, and they call that the Wookiee Y bandolier.
Yeah.
But again, this is the solo version.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that is really awesome because then how you want to display them.
Yes, yes, and it's soft too, pretty pliable. This part's a little tough here, but there's a wash on this thing. I mean, look at all this paint going on here, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you're like, you guys with the Black Series are not used to this much paint. Like, where are they getting all the funding for this?
So, and of course, the detail is we would get a standard, usually plastic color to everything else.
Yeah.
Maybe like it was just all brown.
Yeah.
And then you got
and maybe
little
hints of silver there,
right,
but yeah.
But detail, wow.
Yeah. No, and the sculpt is really nice.
And
on
when
this.
it's on, it does pop. So that's cool.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move into articulation next. All right, so now we're going to get into articulation on this guy. This is where I've got some issues, and you'll see why. So the head here, as you can see, there is a hinge and a swivel, so he can look back and forth. Oh no! Here, let's set him down so you can see, and he could look up. Maybe
that's about it.
Yeah, and then look down. Because of all this, fur everywhere. Arms, you've got, swivel in there. They go all the way around, as you can see. No bicep swivel. You're going to have a single hinge elbow here, which is going to come up about that far, as you can see there. Swivel in there. Now, this is kind of a weird setup here. So we've got a little peg here. This is a nightmare. I hate this thing. This has been a real pain for this part. But so this pegs in here and moves, but you also get this piece on the hand here of all this fur that moves, and it has a hinge in it too. I think it's set to side right now. Yes. So we're going side to side here, but you can kind of pivot it around and move the wrist this way, so you can kind of have a little bit of up and down shooting action there, which is not bad. And then you do get a waist swivel here, but that's it. There's no ab crunch whatsoever. Your Chewie will be standing upright if he wants to. We'll get into that. But the legs, they seem a little stout. Like, it seems like the hips should be a little higher, right?
Yeah.
But they come up about this far, and then they've got that weird, bizarre T-joint thing that Diamond Select loves to do, and they come out about that far. Now, the knee is going to be a single hinge knee, and these things were tight out the box.
Very tight.
But you got a sweet little pivot here in the knee, so you can get him dancing if you want. And there is a hinge and a ankle pivot here, but all of that is kind of null and void because of the sculpt around here. So you're gonna get it to kick up a little bit here. When it's down here, you can kind of get it to pivot a little bit, but it's nothing to write home about. And when some of these decisions are made, it's understandable because there's a lot of fur. And, Chewie's a hard character to tackle in figure form, right?
Yeah, because nobody's like giving us 100%. Wow,
look
at this Chewie.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you completely. So, with the lack of like torso articulation here, like, you got him. All right, so we're going to do some comparisons here. Here we have the SH Figuarts Chewbacca, the Diamond Select Chewbacca, and the Black Series Solo Chewbacca, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, as we can see here, the Figuarts runs you... Okay, well, forget about the Figuarts.
It was almost in a little over 6.
Yeah, and then you got a little bit over 8 inches here for the Diamond Select, and then the
Black Series.
Hasbro Black Series about 7.5 inches. So he's really not all that much bigger, but like you had mentioned before, if you're looking to upgrade your Black Series, like this Chewie is definitely probably a good idea for that. So here we have the Black Series Bespin Han Solo with Black Series Bespin Leia with this Diamond Select Chewbacca. And I got to tell you, Ernie, I like this a lot. Like, especially with like the what is that, the real face or the photo real faces, along with this like, you know, good painted Chewbacca.
That's what I was saying. That face, like, look, it stands out with the 3 of them together. It
really makes it pop. I'm surprised, man. Holy cow. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, so here we have a Mafex Wolverine next to the Chewbacca and a Bucky Cat Body new all-white Vision. Unfortunately, Ernie didn't bring over the Diamond Select Boba Fett to compare with the Chewbacca here. So maybe we can, you know, later on we'll go ahead and throw that in and add it in for, you know, maybe I can edit it in later. You can send me some pictures and I'll just.
You can try. I was going to try it for, you know, the cover shot. We'll do that next time.
So we got the solo gear on him here. What are your final thoughts on this thing, Ernie?
I like this a lot. As you can see, I mean, we were just wowed with it standing with the Black Series.
Mm-hmm.
Like the color apps on it, the face looks good. I really love that it came with the solo parts, as you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
It does make them look different, actually.
It does.
That's very nice. So the only thing that I could say is that sucks about the no ab crunch there.
Yeah, he can't really like naturally crunch over.
Kind of does.
Yeah.
I mean, because there are other people out there who want some great action shots.
Mm-hmm.
And if you saw this with that Black Series, I'm sure your head was rolling as far as, oh, I'd love to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So that does hinder it. My final thoughts on it were, I wish we had some different heads thrown in there.
Yeah.
That would have been great. Mm-hmm. And then I think to top it off, which would have made it a home run with the different heads, would have been if he came with some of his mechanic stuff. Like the goggles and like the wrench and the other tool that he used in a shot. I think that would have just brought it home. Like, kind of give us those accessories, and this is like an ultimate Chewie, basically.
I think the paint apps bring it a long way. The lack of articulation bugs me in that torso too, as well. Those wrists, they drive me insane. Ernie can attest to that because they want to pop out. They want to pop out on you all the time. When you're putting a weapon in there. I think an extra head would have been ideal with everything that we've gotten here, and that would have been good enough. Adding in, you know, tools and goggles, whatever. No need. We've got paint apps. We've got, you know, an extra head there, maybe some hands, you know, but these things are going to bring the price point up. I mean, we got in 2 bandoliers, 2 guns. That's way more than you're going to get with Black Series, right?
It's very true. But, I mean, we are looking at a Disney Diamond Select one. So seeing what's been offered with, say, the Maul, the Stormtrooper, or the Boba Fett.
There should have been an angry Chewie head.
Correct. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, extras of what it would have brought it home compared to what we've had.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've gotten blast effects with the other ones and you know, other effects as well. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bringing it home run-wise was that. It's cool we have the 2 different versions, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, another head app or a little bit more accessories would have really pulled it into the line as far as, you know, I may have to consider this one.
Mm-hmm. I think it's definitely a buy if you want to stand in for your Black Series, because the paint apps just it made that Han and Leia pop, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It made them pop. Like that's pretty much where I'm at with that one. So yeah, you know, thanks for watching, guys. Like, thanks for tuning in. You know, hopefully we could do this more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we're shooting for.
Yep. So, yeah, be sure to check out the shows on Tuesday and Thursday. And, yeah.
Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And please, comment below. Let us know your thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
Does this make you want to pick one up? What do you see that could have been better? Or if you have one yourself, what's your opinion?
All right, take it easy, guys.